Our next contestant won his pro card by nabbing both the heavyweight class and the overall at the 1991 NPC Nationals in Pittsburgh. He had an auspicious pro debut, winning the Night of Champions a year later, and has gone on to become one of the best physique stars of all time, totaling 20 victories on the pro level. 2 of those wins came here on this stage in 1994 and 1996. And after a 5th place finish in 2002, he's back to prove that was a fluke. He's 5'10", 245 pounds, the Maryland Muscle Machine, Kevin Levrone.
All right, guys, Mikey here for Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, do I got one hell of a Kevin Levrone video again for use today. And we're going to do it on the Maryland Muscle Machine at the 2003 Arnold Classic. And I got to say, I never even seen this footage before. And he looked phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. He brought it. I mean, the aesthetics were just unbelievable. He ended up placing 5th, which was a pretty decent placing. I mean, the lineup was pretty stacked. I mean, you had Jay Cutler, and nobody was beating Jay Cutler in 2003 at the Arnold Classic. And I did a video on Jay Cutler at the 2003 Arnold Classic and the 2002 Arnold Classic, which he won both those shows. So if you guys haven't seen that, definitely go to my channel and check it out. Then 2, we had Chris Cormier. And a lot of people say Chris Cormier could have won that competition in 2003. Then 3rd, we had Big Bad Marcus Rule. 4th, Dexter the Blade Jackson, who looked really good as well. And he looked really good at the 2013 Mr. Olympia. That was one of his best Mr. Olympia performances, in my opinion. Then, 2003 Mr. Olympia, sorry guys. Then 5th, we had Kevin Levrone, and 6th, Darum Charles. So that was your top 6, and the rest of the lineup was shit. 8th, you had Melvin Anthony, but other than that, the rest of the lineup was shit. But anyways, guys, look at Kevin. Kevin's only about 240 pounds down from about 250. He looks so aesthetic with such a tight midsection. If only he looked like this at the Mr. Olympia, he would have placed better, because he was a little off at the Mr. Olympia contest. But you guys got to remember, Kevin Levrone was doing a lot of shit with his band back then, full blown. So, bodybuilding was kind of on the back burner for Kevin Levrone, and I think that's why his legs were down as well. He just probably wasn't training them that hard, or as hard as, you're supposed to train legs being a Mr. Olympia competitor. I mean, you got to really fucking train legs very hard. Plus, Kevin was only in his 30s here, so it's not like his legs were, going down because of his age. You know what I mean, guys? But anyways, if his legs were a little bit bigger, he would have nailed it and probably beaten out Dexter Jackson, or maybe even Marcus Rule for 3rd. I don't see anybody beating Jay Cutler or Chris Cormier at this show, but he could have placed 3rd or 4th, in my opinion anyway. And look at the back development. On another level, his traps are so sunken. And look, he's got a Christmas tree. He's got a Christmas tree. Kevin Levrone never really had a great Christmas tree. It was always very sloppy looking. It actually looks like a Christmas tree. Wow. But anyways, I want to know what you guys think about this version of the Maryland Muscle Machine, because like I said, he's not as big as we're used to seeing him, but he is very aesthetic. I mean, very aesthetic. Look at that, most muscular. And then he transitions it into a side chest pose. But like I said, the legs, if only the legs were just a little thicker, if they were just a little wider, a little thicker, because they are cut and they are very separated. They are, but they needed to just be a little bit bigger, because at the Mr. Olympia, I think they were even smaller. And shout out to Dom at Dom's Motivation, because Dom has the best HD videos. I'm telling you guys, if you guys have never checked out Dom's Motivation, his channel, definitely go and do that, because Dom has one hell of a bodybuilding channel. He always has the best Arnold Classic videos. So guys, please definitely check his channel out, because he's got the best vids. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this version of the Maryland Muscle Machine at the 2003 Arnold Classic. And if you like the video, guys, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, just tickle that Kevin Levrone icon button. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys.